Don't we just love the NFL? I mean, I did this weekend because the Browns didn't play. I'm going to cherish this for as long as I can, because then I'm going to have to deal with the Browns for the rest of the season. It's going to be a torture rack. But, you know what else is a torture rack? The Dolphins. Ravens beat the Dolphins 28-6, and let me tell you something. How did Mike McDaniel not get fired? I mean, you fired your general manager after this, sure, but at the end of the day, man, it's just hilarious. It really is. They're incompetent. They're terrible. Tua's not doing well. And the Ravens offense didn't do much because, quite frankly, they didn't even need to do much. They just watched the team just shoot themselves in the foot repeatedly and just stood by and watched and just scored 28 simple points, and they were like, called it a day. Like, simple as that. Like, third quarter, I turned this game off because that's how over it was. Man, I guess this was the thick with prime times. But then Bears versus Bengals. And let me tell you something. This ending was out of a comedy sketch. Hell, this whole game was out of a comedy sketch. Because, you know, the Bears, like DJ Moore had a passing touchdown, a receiving, and a rushing touchdown. I mean, perfect day to have him on fantasy. I surely don't have him on there and still lost. But that's not the point. But, this whole game was out of a comedy sketch. Like, the most random things were happening. And then the ending. The ending was out of a comedy sketch out of me. Because, we were watching the Chiefs and Bills game. I had red zone off because of that pick six, and they ended up turning it back. So I thought the game was over, of course. And then the CBS thing, we were watching Chiefs versus Bills. The little clicker goes on, and Io Savaz, I think his name is. I probably didn't say that right, but Io Savaz scored a touchdown. I was like, okay, that's cute. And then I see 42-41 Cincinnati. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And then I turn on Red Zone. The Bears are having their final drive. And then Colston freaking Loveland. Do you see why Ben Johnson picked this man? He just did the greatest play in Bears history. Like, the Bears did the most Bears thing ever, but the Bengals defense was like, hold my beer. We can do way worse. Like, good God, this Bengals defense is even worse than last year. I mean, lots of primes are getting wasted. It's true, hilariously. And the Bengals offense and Bengals defense are probably going to go to fucking blows in the bench probably by next week. So, yeah. What a game. And then Vikings versus Lions, which is probably the most surprising result. I did not expect J.J. McCarthy to ball out like that. I mean, but the Vikings defense did a whole 180. I mean, Brian Flores is just marvelous at defensive coordinator. I mean, he's probably going to be at head coaching job by next year, the way he's been going and the way he's been working. And they prevailed. Everybody prevailed. And the Lions got stuff to work on. I mean, this division is probably going to be a dogfight for it. And, I mean, divisional matchups are just getting started, basically. And then, I mean, what the fuck, Packers? You can't have a normal game. But Rico Dowdle was a freaking legend. Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't understand why you wouldn't just have traded Chuba Hubbard before the trade deadline. But that's not the point. The point is the Panthers somehow beat the Packers. You want to know why the Packers lost this game? No, it wasn't because they had those shitty throwback uniforms. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just say it. Because they are incompetent. Remember when they beat the Lions so badly and then the Commanders and we were like, oh, these guys are Super Bowl contenders. And then they lost to the Browns and tied with the Cowboys, and then we were like, yeah, we should never be sure about anything again. And we can't be sure about anything in the season anymore. Like, I mean, what the fuck, Colts? But we live at the funniest timeline ever. I mean, Panthers somehow did it. The Packers suck. And the Packers are going to play the Eagles. The tush-push revenge game. It's going to be so glorious when they run that shit like 25 fucking times. But, anyways, Chargers versus Titans, where Justin Herbert threw a pick six, but that doesn't matter. Chargers got to win, but they kind of lost because Joe Alt. That's just terrible. And he just came back from an injury, I think, too. Rashawn Slater, your highest paid offensive tackle, is out, and now Joe Alt is out. Season's already kind of lost already, but we'll see. Then Falcons, Patriots, where Parker Romo, you clutch son of a bitch, missed the extra point, and guess what? They released a second kicker, baby. It's going to be a freaking kicking carousel over there, but Patriots won. Drake May didn't have his best outing. I mean, the Falcons' defense is like bipolar Kanye for some reason. I mean, 1 second they're good, 1 second they're great, and the 1 second they're fucking bad. And letting the Dolphins score 34 points. But, yeah, Patriots win. Then 49ers versus Giants. Now, even though the 49ers are heavily injured and their first-round pick went down with an injury this game. You want to know why? Because they're cursed. I don't know what Kyle Shanahan did for his coaching career to be cursed. Like 51 and then this, and then 54 and all of this? Yeah. Doesn't matter how many injuries the 49ers had. The Giants lost Scatterboo and Neighbors. They were never going to win this game. So yeah, 49ers win. And then Colts Steelers, where Danny Dimes became Giants. I mean, the Steelers defense realized, hey guys, we're the highest paid defense. We should actually play like it. Now, maybe it was because Daniel Jones was like, I'm going to revert back to my old ways. Well, buddy, you're probably going to have to lock in now because they just traded for Sauce Gardner for 2 firsts. And by the way, fuck the Jets. Like, seriously, why you trade him, put in Williams to the fucking Cowboys? Are you serious? But gotta control myself, Tristan. Even though it's the bye week, they somehow got the loss. And I mean, don't even get me started on the Browns making no freaking moves. What the... I love this incompetent organization. But anyways, I guess Daniel Jones had a bad game, and Steelers defense had a great game, which will be even funnier when the Steelers are 9-8, and the Colts will be I don't even know anymore. Just run Jonathan Taylor all game, and you'll probably win all of them. And then Broncos, Texans, and I'll just say this: if C.J. Stroud didn't get concussed and played this whole game, they would have won that game. I mean, 2 shit offenses and great defenses this is the result you're going to get. But I feel like C.J. Stroud would have been better than Bo Nix. And Bo Nix, when are we going to have the conversation about this guy? I mean, he's really done nothing impressive. I mean, sure, that Cowboys game, but it's the Cowboys defense. But they have done nothing impressive. Seriously, they have done nothing. And then Jaguars, Raiders, where I did not expect the Jaguars to have a shootout with the Raiders. But then again, Brock Bowers is a man. And so is actually Gene T in his Michael Myers post. But whatever. Geno Smith finally didn't, fuck up every single play that he had the chance to. Of course, they lost the game, but hey, Raiders are going to have a tank. And maybe even a new quarterback. And no, it's not going to be Arch Manning. No, that's just not going to happen. And then Saints versus Rams, where Puka Nacua has cool touchdown pass. Matthew Stafford, even with a fucking broken back, had a 100 times a better performance than Tyler Shuck, a 26-year-old rookie who they drafted in the 2nd round. I repeat, a 26-year-old rookie they drafted in the 2nd round. You want to know when his freshman year of college was? He was backupping Justin Herbert. Seriously, what the... You gotta control yourself, Tristan. You gotta do it. But, he was not good. My Olave fantasy got pretty much wasted. But hey, Rashid Shaheed is now a member of the Seahawks, and I mean the Seahawks are just peaking right now. Probably the best week that they have had in a long time. But then, Chiefs vs. Bills, which was probably the weakest matchup for the whole bunch. But Bills win. Bills kind of almost blew it at the end, but Bills won. And then, Seahawks Commanders. I thought this game was going to be a classic. But I doubted the great man of Sam Darnold. Like, seriously. It's just insane to think about. Man. This has just basically been the years of quarterback career revivals of the people you did not think would be revived. Like, who ever think that Sam Darnold would be the quarterback of the Seahawks 3 years ago? Who would ever think that? But yeah, man. Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield have been great stories. Even if the Browns fan me is very sad. But it'd just be funny if Josh Rosen made a comeback, but he's a banker now, so no. But anyways, Cardinals, Cowboys. I'll get to my man in a minute. But Jacoby Brissett, Marvin Harrison Jr. broke Deron Bland's ankles. I always knew he had it in him. But Cardinals win. And Cowboys defense beat. And Mr. Jerry Jones said they had a great trading plan. And then you wake up and it's fucking Logan Wilson. Yeah, but then it turned out to be Quentin Williams. Seriously, what the fuck, Jets? But anyways, 2 firsts for Sauce Gardner's kind of crazy Colts. But hey, you're all locking in. But after that 6 turnover performance by Daniel Jones, go for it, I guess. But Commanders, you did Jaden so dirty, man. You did him so dirty. Why'd you do that to him, man? I turned it off right before it even happened. That was the saddest part. I woke up and his whole arm was fucking broken. Just terrible. I mean, this team can't be fully healthy for shit. Terry McLaurin can't fucking play football to save his fucking life. But, hey! Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna need a glass of milk.